So I'm just making this video as a bit of an FYI about how I made some of the like 3D effects and things in that video because, well, one, I want to remember this for later because I'm dumb and have like the memory of a dying goldfish, and secondly, I think it's interesting. So for the actual cat singing the lyrics itself, it is basically just a green screen, and this was just done in Vegas, like really simple. I did the mouth in like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, probably less actually, to be fair. It's just a load of alternating images of the mouth over a green background, and obviously I laid the audio on. To do the stool, when he's sitting on the stool, I literally just overlaid a stool, like underlaid a stool under it, and then re-rendered. That's what this project is here. So for the 3D effect in the video, which is what I actually did first, I actually created a VPE file, vanishing point file, in Photoshop. So basically Photoshop has this really cool filter called vanishing point, and what you can use this for is creating like 3D planes of 2D images. If I make a plane of this wall here, you can see that's a really crappy plane, but you can adjust it to actually fit the wall. And then once you've done that, you can select here and select Export for After Effects, which is basically what I did for all of the 3D scenes. So this is what you see as the viewer from the active camera. If I actually switch to Custom View 2 here, you can see that it is actually a 3D box with the projection of the 2D image along the walls, which is what that vanishing point file does for you. And obviously I've also got the 2D video of Bongo Cat on the stool facing towards the camera. So he is actually 2D. What I've also done as just sort of a reference or throwback is I have a plane here that is just Bongo M playing in the TV on the wall. So it looks like the environment's a bit more lively rather than just being a flat plane. The same goes for the bar, which if we go to Custom View 1, head here, is a bit more cursed, not gonna lie. Yeah, this image came out a bit worse, to be honest. But it is also, yeah, there's void under the bar, which is why you can only basically have it facing this way. But it is a 3D box with some like fake 2D milk, and again, Bongo Cat, this time without the stool. Which means you can make 3D camera pans without having to design an entire 3D environment. You can basically just use Photoshop, which I think is really cool. And then for the scene of the postcard type thing on the table, you can see that it is actually, without the active camera, it is a 3D image. Well, it's 3D, it's a 3D environment, where I've basically just placed a flat, like, wood plane. This is a texture that I found on some like really crappy PNG website, and also the postcard I made, and made some like basic camera pans. So you can see if I play if I like scroll through the playback, you can see the camera moving about. It is actually just only focused on a flat plane, but it allows me to make 3D movements without making a total massive environment, which is quite nice. And then finally, for the like lyrics that go across the top of the screen, you know, the one with Kiryu's head bouncing on them, you can see the amusing texture I have for it. So for the 3D text that kind of goes across the screen as a lyric thing, it is fairly simple, but ironically it was the thing that took the most time out of the whole video, because I had to animate the bouncing Kiryu head across all of them. It is basically just a piece of text with another piece of text on top of it with an outline, and then you just move the mask from left to right as you want to reveal the outline. There is probably a better way to do it, but I don't know. So if someone does know, please tell me. And then after I'd done this lyrics pass, which I probably should have done in the same After Effects file, I just shoved it back into Vegas and added the audio pass, because I find the audio in After Effects is crap. Like you basically just can't edit audio, it's unusable. But in Vegas, it's pretty easy. I found it very nice, and that's basically the whole process. So I don't know if people want this sort of thing, tell me if you do.